on real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize, it's really time. Yeah. Simon Jackson. Yeah. Bounce. Yeah. Will you join us here right now?
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be going into our second game of the day. Wait, what? The Alpha Republic of Esport. They've given the full name and everything. How pretty that looks. It sounds so professional. Oh, ARES are playing with their coach. Yeah, it's a bit of a problem. It's a shame because I've actually really liked the sort of rise of this team. I've been quite impressed with how they've been playing. Saw them against Envy, and they should have actually won, like, the first map that they played. And I was thinking, oh, okay, this team looks pretty good. They've obviously got a decent backing from a pretty strong organization, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing what they have to offer, but unfortunately, today, I'm not going to be playing with their full team. So that's going to put a little bit of a downer on this sort of game. Thing is, though, North Academy themselves are very sort of up and down. I never know what to expect when watching this team. Sometimes they go off, they're nutty, they're ridiculous, and you're just like, oh, this team's going to be incredible. And then the next day, you watch them again on the same map, and they just don't play particularly well. It's always a bit of a roller coaster whenever you're watching North Academy. Definitely a team of players that I enjoy watching, though. So, looking forward to this game of Cobble. And yeah, we should be going into that one relatively soon. It is a shame about the coach, though. One good thing about that, though, is at least their coach is obviously going to have knowledge of all of their strategies, likely to know what position he's going to be getting into as well, so it shouldn't be the worst case scenario for them going into this game. It could be a lot worse, especially for like lower tier teams that don't actually have a coach, so that's something at least, and we'll see if he can actually slot into the roster, if they can play a little bit more around him, or to like make sure that he is comfortable within the team, and maybe he can just sort of set up the flashes and smokes. I reckon they'll all have learned them together anyway, so we'll see. Maybe it won't be as bad as we hope. They are going to start on the T side, which is always going to be something strong. Hera was a legend in CSS. We'll see if he's a legend in CSGO. That would be a crazy way to come back, wouldn't it? It's just like, oh yeah, no, coach stood in and he just happened to be the best player. It's happened before. I think it was watching Immortals when they played with their coach, and he clutched the 1v2, and I was screaming. I like this. 3 players in chicken coop. You can already hear Mo screaming. I'm not going to say what he said because it's a PG stream and a family show. We'll see. What's the chances they check? Because the thing is, once you have a player here, you expect that. So if you kill that player, it normally makes things, well, it makes you think that it's clear. Either way, here comes the push out. Straight onto the site. Already taking down one and a second as well, but now things get interesting. This is where KRL goes, guys, chicken coop. They're going to be checking it, but Glace is still just popping heads at the moment. Eventually Logan will be there to trade him out, and it is on to Mertz. What can he do here? Doesn't have his trusty AWP like he'd hope. Going to be pushing back in, gets the headshot as well. Looks for the second. I think there is a kit on the site, so that's something that could help him out later on if he can find it. Can he get the kill? No, he can't. Logan will be there to finish. It is going to be the T side taking the pistol, even with the elaborate stack over towards Chicken Coop. It will be now a pretty hefty SMG buy. Couple of smokes brought up. I'm interested by the amount of utility that's actually gone into this CT side setup. Possibly just trying to slow things down. Mertz getting a couple of kills. Definitely means he can invest into a deagle. And... oh, this is quite a risky buy coming in from CT side. Something the French love to do is just run around with these SMGs. See it all the time from Envy. Their academy does it too. Seems like ARES does it as well. Just from Gade. Oh, they found him. You're not sneaky enough, Gade, unfortunately. Lace is going to go down. They're just being crushed by these SMGs. Not a single frag. And it will end in that fashion as well. Lots of money made. Not a huge investment, though. And you can tell that North Academy are pretty much saving up for their buy around. And in this round, well, a deagle for Acor and a flashbang for Lome. Nothing else. Very sort of bleak scenario, these sort of rounds. And actually going to go stacking over towards A. Pop Flash will go in. They're going to try and rush through. And Yu will be there to meet them. He's making money for an AWP of his own. Oh, what can Gade do? Oh, actually, Yu's going to get it with a Glock instead. Never mind. Can Gade at least get a kill? He's called his pistol Hanzo, and, well, nothing going to come of that. 3-0. A couple of really good rounds with the SMGs as well. Let's see. Will the French keep all of them in? I think they will. I'm excited for this. Are you ready for them to just go running into that B site with all of the SMGs? Let's go. The bonus round is in play. Of course, they'll be able to buy into the next one anyway, and if they do lose this round, they're still going to be able to buy in the next and have the chance to reset. But look at the nades! Dunking in, already so much damage done. It's been absolutely crushed. An attempt that fails. North Academy will have a simple round, at least for one, but now where the money comes back to try and break them once again. Let's see that. That's already tagged down to 28. East side also full utility. Both teams, in fact. Slow push coming in towards long A position. A little bit of a gap in the smoke for Acor to peek through, but there's nobody there to challenge. It does give him information, however. Ah, Spoons. I thought you were going to be making an Avril Lavigne reference. Hey, hey, you. I don't like your girlfriend. Sounds quite sinister if you don't know the song. I'm joking, you. I love your girlfriend. More than you'd ever know. I don't even know if he has a girlfriend. Absolute worst songs. Are you more of a skater boy song, Blue Sky? I feel like you're sitting there jamming to Skater Boy. He was a skater boy. He said that's just blue right now. Lome, however, he doesn't like music. He likes popping heads and making families cry. As now the flashbang comes in and Acor looks to do the same. Yu and Maten will be able to turn things back. Make it into a 3v3, and Maten could end things here, and now he sprays out one. Bomb looking to go down on the site, and it will just about. Comes down to the last few seconds. the amount of HP. It's a shame because Gade is actually going to go and save instead. He doesn't know how low they can go. In terms of money, well, that's where things are really going to get interesting for the CT side in the next round. A couple of players will have enough. Gade can still buy. Glaze can possibly get a FAMAS, but it's not looking good. You actually own Scare Boy. Just a teenage dirtbag. Go. Things just went from bad to worse. UU takes down the AWP, even retrieves... Or does he retrieve it? No, Fuchs had one anyway. But yeah, that's going to deny any chance of buying to this round. And that's sort of the power of the bonus round. I'm sure many of you sat there when you saw all of those MAC-10s and went, what on earth are ARES doing? Have they lost their minds? MAC-10s versus rifles. Look, they got destroyed. And then they go into the buy round, reset all of that lovely loss bonus that came in for North Academy, and leave them with just pistols in this round. And even Gade buying down to just 1900 or 1800 seems a little bit excessive, because he's only going to get 1900 into the next round, which 3700 for a buy, not really enough. Won't give him enough for an M4 at least. And then it comes into question, are they going to save again? There we go. Progression coming out. Gade will be taken down. KRL. He's on the board. He's actually got 4-3 at the moment, so he's doing it alright. Shot from Gade, though. I'm actually going to be able to find another one. They're doing quite a bit of damage considering they don't have that much invested. Another kill for Mertz as well. Somehow this is actually working much better than expected. Gade, now one of the players left with armor. Can he do anything more? Damage done. It's on to Lome, who actually picked up a rifle. Luke's is going to go down. Lome actually making things very close at the moment. Logan's low, and I don't know how they managed that. I genuinely don't know how they managed it. All it takes is a couple of pistol investments and an AK found on Lome. And North Academy steal around straight back, doing a lot of damage to their opponents, making a lot of money, and also getting themselves another round on the board. The question is, can they now turn things back? Two to 4. Still going to be a buy for the T side. Obviously, all of that extra money that they made in the last couple of rounds, paying dividends when it comes to the mistakes that they've made. They're still going to feel quite a bit of regret considering. Double AWP setup for the CT side as well. Quite a passive hold over towards Statue from Acor. Gade has to be careful here. Flashbang is going to be coming over. Catches Mertz more than it does Gade. And actually, Mertz is going to be going down, leaving only one man actually over towards this A site. And, well, the T's, they're just looking to try and pounce straight on this advantage. Not going to be playing with time at all. Gade going to be sat in the corner towards the cannons. What can he do here? Gets the first. Actually, that's the bomb down. KRL running into the open. Maybe a bit of a mistake there. Leaves it into a 3 versus 3. Still plenty of time for Tees to rectify the problem, and Matt End is looking to do just that. But Glace still keeping things even for now. Acor with that secondary. Oh, actually hits the shot through the wood and the door, leaving Matt End down to just 6, and the timing shot gives Glace another kill. Leaves Fuchs all alone. I'm hoping it's pronounced Fuchs, because anything else I'm not saying. Acor just makes it look easy. You don't even have to make that sound exciting. Finishes things off with a nice little flashbang. North Academy seeming like he's in a detrimental position. But they do manage to win themselves the round. Bomb plant will help, as they're still going to be able to buy on the ARES side of things, but what started so strong has actually seemed to fall back a little bit. Their flag is a big plus. Oh, so is North's. Well, Danish, not North's. They're Danish. It's not their team. Their team's Big Lion. But okay. Okay, Tom. Clearly a little bit too tired today. Acor looking for that aggressive peek with the AWP. Misses the shot. Almost goes down. 13 HP. Somehow surviving. Still taking pot shots. Counter nades coming in. He's down to just 1 HP. And it will be KRL. Mr. Coach. To get that kill. Flashbang will go out. Place comfortably able to turn things back. Smoke will go down as they don't want to lose anybody else in this next engagement. Bomb actually looking for a take back towards the A site, and Place gets another kill. So, man advantage that they had early on is now gone for the French side. Mertz is actually, well, what I would consider over-rotated. Maybe the team's going for a retake on A, but they've completely abandoned it. Logan. Pretty close to dying. I don't even know what that wallbang was. If he'd hit something there, I think I would have lost my mind. Luckily for the T side, he does not. Matend is in pretty much one of the most overpowered positions looking up that ramp. PT side do have to get themselves their move on. Lame just jumping in alone. Doesn't actually have any support. The rest of his team seemingly not ready to move as of yet. And there we go. Matend's position finally comes in clutch as he takes the head off of Gade. Mertz is forced to retreat. And the backwards and forwards tendencies of this game will continue. That shot looked like it was on point, but clearly I am mistaken. And Alpha Republic of Esports, wow, that's a mouthful and a half, will get themselves another round. And well, now the CT side are struggling. Money not looking good. They are going to risk it. Anybody want Tensky signed merch? I don't mind. For free, sure. If you want to give me some merch, I'll take it. You. Nice opener on Acor. Not going to go aggressive. He'll fall back. And just hold on to their man advantage for now. Still got to be careful because Mertz is lurking about with his AWP, and he has somebody that can go off the chains at times. So far, not so much. And KRL is actually going to open up onto Gade as well. If there was Tombiz merch, maybe you could get it for free. Also, you put 3 Zs in my name, so that doesn't even exist. Another kill going the way of this T side. Finally, Glace will be able to return one. Looking for a second, but Logan will dance his way out of problems up until the point where he loses his head. Backed somehow to a 2v2. Flashbang's good, but never mind. Yu with the timing shot. And Fuchs picks up another, and now, well, the 6-3 scoreline looking good for the French side as the CTs don't have the cash to actually invest. I don't understand people who say Z, not Z. Z is the UK, Z is American. That's literally the only difference. It's like tomato, tomato. Oh. Or nado or nado in that case. That was awful. I think it was more of a block than anything. Here we go, though. They've taken the silencer off again. If it works. Already a little bit of damage done. Look, actually quite a lot of damage done from these pistols. SMG will dink up Gade. America. Fook, yeah. See? Little Fuchs, yeah. There we go. Now I've made it topical to the game. I don't know why. Like, I take the silencer off sometimes when I'm just using a USP. I don't actually know if it makes a difference. It just feels good. The sound's nice. Lome will actually be able to take down one, and Glace, decent position as well to finish off another. Only a Mac 10 picked up, but Mac 10 will still give him $600. Lome, not going to check the angle, so a pretty simple kill in the end, and Glace is actually just going to stick with the CZ. Aha, I said Z. What are you going to do about it? Crimea River? Not quite to be. Matend will finish him off, and it's going to be 7-3. It does make a difference. Yes, I was talking about the river in Crimea, and not the song by Justin Timberlake. Yeah, I would say in terms of advertising, he probably doesn't have the best name in the world. Smoke setup looking to come in from the T side, hoping to create that wall. They've got to watch out for Mertz. Doesn't have any armor, so nades are going to be extra deadly in this round. And so will bullets, in fact. The aim punch could come in, but here comes the smoke wall. I like this. It actually gives them a little bit more positioning over towards the sideway, and Logan can just go splitting all the way through. However, Mertz is still in this back line, and he is deadly as ever, picking up two. Looks for a third, but is Molotov out of position. Logan? Oh, he's still in the corner. Mr. Sneaky Beaky as he turns it into a 2v1. Both players fairly low, though, so Glace actually has a good opportunity. Unfortunately, Logan gets the better of him. 8-3. ARES will break North Academy once again. This is what I mean about being a little bit hit and miss. Today just doesn't look particularly good for them. Again. Pistols in play for North. It's been one of those sort of games for them, really, where they haven't been able to build up any real economy. I think these were the sort of best rounds for them, and that was based off pistol play and then getting a 4x, and then from then on it's just been them getting crushed. Yeah, I feel that way too, Blue Sky. You don't bet and you don't get stressed. I just leave all of my stress for the pick'ems, and then I get bronze every year. Oh, what do you mean you didn't put Gambit to win the whole thing? Why didn't you predict that? Oh, did you get one prediction wrong and that screwed you for the whole thing? Thanks, Valve. Alright, though. I still spent loads of money on those stupid sticker capsules as well, so Valve is happy. Mertz manages to get one. KRL. He's been doing pretty well, to be fair to him. Coach of the team. I'm impressed. No sautiness detected. Yade. 1v4. Quite a lot of money, at least on a couple of players, but if he can drop maybe a couple, that would be nice. Is he going to check close left? No. I think we should have a look at this. Oh, wait. Did you know this is Mr. Krabs? Just thought I'd throw that in there. Enjoy that. Shout out to my friend Rob for pointing this out to me every time we play Cobblestone. Don't know why he does it. But, yes, Mr. Krabs. I've now ruined that forever. It's also a Mirage. Point Lacaster knowledge. Mr. Krabs is on Cobblestone. Double orb setup coming in once again for the CT side. 9-3. course, max loss bonus. Now there, Yu very close. We're on Mirage. It's in CT spawn, you know, the little gap like that you can hide in. Like where, opposite where you actually spawn, there's that little gap. There's a Mr. Krabs in there. Lame will catch out Matend as he tries to be a little bit sneaky coming through drop. Molotov will be heard burning a couple of players. Now, Mertz waits for the flash, and actually the flash doesn't connect onto Yu, but he does with the AWP. So that will be a two-man advantage now for this CT side. Fook's still looking to try and find some level of trade. Actually going to pick up the AWP. Tapping away will be KRL, still popping heads. He's still got it, boys. Bring him back into the main team. Maybe that's what they're doing. Minus Maiden plus KRL permanently. That's, however, will be able to take down Fuchs from long, and it's all onto KRL. Already got himself a couple. A 1v2 clutch. Gets the third as well. Hello, KRL. He's actually 11-8 at the moment in the server. It's a jumping noise. Maybe trying to bait in the position. He doesn't quite manage the clutch. That would have been very impressive. But instead, it will only come down to one. Once again, a very close round that the CTs do manage to steal. The problem is, well, you know what's coming, guys. You know what's coming. The potential for the reset looms once again. Of course, there's only 2 rounds left of the half, so they'll have a bye in the next one. Maybe not for the last. But would make things a hell of a lot easier, and it could be the difference between a 9-6 and an 11-4, which, going into the CT side, could mean that ARES just need to win the pistol. Now, on the T side, obviously calling probably made it a little bit easier when you have the coach in the server. Still got your individuals to open things up. Yu and Matend have been doing very good jobs. It's on the CT side that maybe having a missing player could be a little bit more difficult. The synergy not quite there. Or just even having the certain positions on lock. So they're going to want to get as many rounds as they can on this side. Glace hiding in the smoke. Will be able to get one. Isn't going to be traded out as of yet, and still playing up close. A lot of damage being done to these players, looking like they're about to be removed from the server, but somehow Logan still picks up one. Lame will be there. Give them a 2-man advantage now, but with this man still in the server, things are never quite over. Fuchs will get one, never mind. Gade beheads Yu. Now Fuchs, well, what do you do in this situation? Only going to get 1900 into the next round. Saving the AK may not be the worst case. In fact, he's going to go on the long rotation back round towards Plat. The problem is he doesn't know how aggressive the remaining CT players have gone. They could be all the way up Plat, or in the form of Acor coming round behind him, which is pretty much as bad as it gets. However, I have a feeling he may not last that long, because Gade's holding the angle, and that'll be his head removed from his body. 9-5. Still enough money for a final round bye, at least, for this P-side. Not going to be an ideal one, that's for sure. Yeah, no, you can see his head. Maybe he banged it on the floor. Shut up. You can't judge me. I am all powerful in this situation. You gonna be left blind by the team flash, so... Although they did actually throw one back in return, so maybe it was a counter. Not sure what that smoke's covering off. You won't see what's coming through the windows. There's a dragon. Either way, aggressive push from Glace, but it doesn't work out. He's taken down. In the meantime, Lome has also fallen. Matend as well. This position is just so deadly. They may not even know how far he's managed to get. Logan still holding in drop is going to be their first point of removal. Acor, well, turns him into nearly headless, but nearly headless doesn't really help. Gade. Okay. He knows what? Oops. Oh god, okay. Eventually he'll get that kill. A little bit too close for comfort, and the remaining players are actually pretty low on HP. The problem is, Maten is just going to be waiting. Actually goes back a little bit, so that will allow Gade a little bit more presence on the map. Able to get further forward. Has 15 HP between two of them. It is Maten with the majority of health. ARL just going to be hiding in a bit more of a crossfire position. There's the one. Logan. Oh, that Molotov's so perfect. Gade gets the second. It's all onto Matend. He knows where he is. May just try and defuse it, but he's mucked up the smoke. Just baits him in. And there's Gade. Takes the head off of Matend. What a beautiful clutch from the man from North Academy. Only had 4 kills in the first 14 rounds. And, well, gets 4 in the final. That's very impressive stuff. Moses has it written in his contract that he's the only bald guy. Like, that's actually true. The only problem with that is I've actually casted with Moses, so I don't know how that worked out. He's just like, well, if he's casting with me, it's fine. I don't know why Moses is suddenly a camp man rather than... I'm not going to try and do an American accent, because I can't do it anyway. And with my cold, I definitely can't do it. But yeah, brilliant stuff. I don't want to take anything away from Gade there. Very impressive. Gets them the 9-6, which didn't look likely. And, yeah, now we go on to that CT side and see whether or not ARES can actually do it in a similar fashion. A little bit of aggression coming out, though. I think they made a bit of noise. I wonder if they'll be waiting. It looks like Glace is already, though. Logan will be able to find one. He's lost in that trade. Not an overextension from the T side just yet, although Mertz is still taking the battle and is going to lose it to Yu. Still a player aggressive in the form of Maten. Now, I do wonder whether or not Glace will actually know he's there. It looks like it, but loses the battle. And Maten will live to fight another day. He's just going to fall back. Doesn't see the need. Acor with a nice one-tap will turn it into a 3v2. Sight already, however, has 3 French players. Make that 2 French players as Acor's popping heads. A little bit of a gap in the smoke. We'll give an angle for Maten to play with. He's going to be coming round. Tries to deny it, but Acor's on fire. 4 kills for him in this round already. Yu's the only man but standing between him and an ace, and he will get it. Back-to-back impressive rounds from individual players on this North Academy. And with that pistol, the likelihood of evening up this scoreline has just gone up by 10. Don't know why 10. I'm just... That was the number I chose. I was going to say tenfold, but I changed my mind. Gone up by 10. New saying. That means a lot. I'm a genius. Up close, Matend with the CZ. Oh, he's got support as well. Couple of trades going back and forwards. Picks up the AK. Looking for more. Maten now going huge. Picks up 3 kills. He's done the work for his team. Now can Fuchs and Logan finish this one off? Logan rounds the corner and he will do it. Short-lived victory. It took an ace to win them the pistol. But a 3k from Maten to turn it back. He's 25 and 11 in this game. A standout performer. French go marching on. Now it's the T's trying to force back in. Spoon, I have no idea. I don't want to read that out either. I feel sorry for anybody who's been watching the live. Fuchs gets one, but Acor is there to trade. Still doing damage with those pistols. Only actually one man over towards the safe side of the map. It's going to be you. Okay, that's a pretty good joke. I like it. Ooh! Gade with the dig now. I watch the VODs. What do you mean? No, that's a lie. Matend pushing back in. Will be able to pick up one. He's still trying to be the star of this show and doing a good job of it at the moment, but Lome's found an AK. Although it was looking good in that last round. It's seeming like we may just go back and forward. 45 seconds left on the clock. Glace trying his best to retrieve that bomb. Will manage to do it and takes the head of another with the deagle. Leaving it on to Mr. Coach. Sneak through, but it's not happening. Lome. Well, he'll help his team return back once again. No stabilization as of yet. Of course, the CT side are now going to go straight back for a force buy as well. A couple of FAMASs bought in, so definitely not the worst in the world. Dust to get in their eyes. That's these are awful, but I appreciate all of them. Why Dust 2? Because it's don't want D-Dust to get in their eyes. If you remove the 2, then it doesn't make sense. It's a clever joke. I appreciate it. Glace catches off the aggression of Logan. They're gonna go for more? You made it worse. Trying to retrieve the FAMAS, but Glace is aware. Looks like he stepped up in the last couple of rounds as well. Yeah, what's Brandon Sticky a stick is a classic joke. I'm pretty sure that's my mum's favourite joke, so... It's sort of fence pain. I'm a big fan of rubbish jokes, I really am. Both players actually in the right positions here. The problem is there's 5 moving towards their spot. They'll get 2. Okay, Mr. Yu. He's got 2 U's in his name. How many more kills can he get above the 2? Let's see if all those dollar signs count for anything. John, that is mean. Johnny One Lung, I thought you were your mum's favourite joke. My mum's favourite joke is when she tells me she's proud of me. It's not much of a poem, but it's deep. Stop. Small green dot in the sky. Oh. Balloon? I genuinely don't know what... Or is it going to be like someone looking at the sun but they're colourblind or something ridiculous? What did the SMG say to his son when he dropped this out of the school? Bison. Oh, we've got a PP Bison joke. Winner. Winner. That's it. You're done. No one's topping that. PP Bison joke. Unless someone's got an XM joke. A Super P. Oh. Here we go, though. Just pistols this round for the French. Not really expecting too much. They have actually got a couple of kills, so it's not bad. A little bit of extra damage. An extra $300 or so. man with jeans. What are these jokes? I've heard that one, Blue Sky. Look at these entries. What is this? Oh, it's the SMG buy. This team loves to do this. It's a really sort of odd strategy where they try and balance out the cash a bit more and do some damage before they actually buy. Bit of a peculiar one, but let's see if it works for them. They managed to do some damage. They've actually got an AWP onto Yu as well, which even if he just saves it, that's something. There we go. He's just going to run away. Or a man with a shovel. I feel like I've heard this joke, but I don't know what it is. Doug. God damn it. Will he actually get to save this AWP? Oh, I like he's throwing a smoke down to leave it so that he can't actually see. If he gets up the ladder here, this will be brilliant. God, Acor, you genius. Throws a smoke through the window. Ah, that is clever. You just got schooled. What you call a man without a shovel? Still Doug. We go though. Finally, we have a Douglas. Oh, for God's sake! How did I not see that coming? I feel like such an idiot with every single one of these. Yeah, Matend is the hard carry. 27 and 15, impressive. But now we're getting into the crunch time. The buy finally comes in. The full buy, at least, from the CT side. Side have slowed right down. Mertz has his trusty AWP. Minute left on the clock. Yeah, guy walks into a bar. Ouch. The old classic. $50 seconds. Smoke's going to be going down, trying to take that drop position, and they will. CT side are aware. Matin looking to go aggressive, gets one, looks for the spray control, can't quite finish off the second, so it is only going to be a trade, but there's 30 seconds left. KRL, he's having to try and switch back between positions, as he knows they're going to be coming out plat in just a moment. Glace misses the timing, sneaking through, but Fuchs now spots him out. Gonna be a trade, but there's Yu on the site itself. There's only 15 seconds left as the bomb is still trying to make its way through. Fuchs is a little bit worried that maybe it's all an elaborate ruse. In fact, they're still pushing and both players are gonna get taken down on the site. It's left onto Fuchs. 1 versus 2. Mertz and Acor in after plant positions. He finds the first. Mertz going down. It's all left onto Acor. Trying his best. He's looking for different positions. Wants to find the angle onto Fuchs and will do it. A very close round, but it's still going to be North Academy coming out on top. Max loss bonus for the CT side, but it isn't quite enough for them to really go for a purchase here. Just some pistols once again. Only winning that second round force buy. Other than that, it hasn't been going their way. Tech9 walks into a bar. Where's the counter? That joke, literally a few weeks ago, was perfect, but they have actually weakened it quite a bit. Five to 10. Stack on the A site. CT side just trying to gamble a little bit here. B-side actually just very slowly feeling out the map. And if they continue in this sort of fashion, the likelihood is they'll find out quite quickly that the B-side is clear. And Matten's actually going a little bit aggressive, so he may be able to catch off Acor, who's literally pushing into a blender at the moment. A blender of players. Matten, well, he's at number 29 on his frag count. Now the full rotation is going to be coming in. They have the read that this is going to be a B hit. Will they actually be anywhere near the action in time? I think the remaining Ts will have heard them all rotating. They switch their attentions over. It's still going to be a couple of trades, though. Back to a 2v2. And Matten, remember, has found himself a rifle. Yu as well, getting onto the site. The problem is he doesn't have any armor, so the aim punch is going to be a big factor. Mertz hits the shot. Can't get the second, though. It is onto Yu. Still standing at the moment, but again, the clutch goes the way of North Academy. These rounds have been far too close, but somehow they're still making it work. Why didn't the vampire attack Taylor Swift? She had bad blood. Guy walks into a bar. Wow. I'm not reading that out. Jesus. That's depressing. (13-10). Matten now onto the AWP. He's taking all of the roles. No more AWP for Yu. I'm having it instead. However, the push is coming straight through. Yu, oh, he's left with only his pistol out. Still manages to get two. Surely not a third. He has support this time to actually finish off one more player. How is this man still alive? Ludicrous displays. Left in the corner is Mertz with the AWP. Rotation has come in as well from Glace, but no idea how he's still standing. 1 minute left. Nice shot from Mertz. Glace as well. Picking up one, but it is just going to be the trade from KRL. Glace now into a 1 versus 3. We've seen very impressive clutches already. But this would probably have to be the best, especially considering where Logan now stands. Looking to try and come in from behind, but Matten with the AWP is there to finish off this round. And, well, because of how close the last few have been, the money is going to be there for this round, but there's still the chance for a reset. And ARES can get themselves back into the game. Yeah, did you see the ludicrous display last night? I actually rewatched the whole of IT Crowd on like the last few flights I've had while traveling. And I forgot how much I love that show. I came here to drink milk and kick ass. And I'm all out of milk. Still my favourite line, probably in any show ever. Here we go, though. T's, they've sped up the pace. They're going aggressive. There's only one man standing in their way at the moment, at least. And it's going to be Yu. Hasn't managed to hit anything, and now they know he's there as well. The ruse is up. Acor, in the meantime, has been sneaky, taking down Matten, who has been the hard carry for this team so far. Yu still sneaking around, but he walks straight into Gade. And that could be the round done already. Bomb going to start rotating. Push through. Logan gets one, but that will be all. Lome catches KRL on the rotation. Straight back in. Don't even take them around. And this is pretty much a worst case scenario sort of look from Alpha Republic of Esport. Not esports, esport. The episode with the fire. Don't worry, I've sent them an email. Jen. That's a real iPhone. Okay, I've got to stop. Mertz looking to try and bring this one to a close. 14-11. And it is only pistols. Nice entry from Gade. Glace does the same. Trying to push out towards Long, but waiting for the Mizakor. And he will take down 2. Logan is the last one left. Of course, this is just a round of saving. They will have themselves a bye in the next. Or at least of sorts. Some of the players are still going to be pretty low. You can definitely see the difference. I'm pretty sure KRL had at least 11 kills in the first half. In this second, well, you can see. Only 13 total. Your Moss impression is Grace. I think the cold actually helps with that. That's the one thing that it helps with. A nasally impression. Yeah, this is the internet. Oh, that's amazing. And then when she breaks it, and everybody just goes absolutely mental. Thank you, Mr. Trinder. To the sweet Luke. I'm your father. Don't get that. It might just be going straight over my head. Eventually they will finish off Logan as well before he's able to save that weapon. 15-11. Yes, you are correct. From 9-3. All the way back to 15-11. Very, very good. And also you have to consider that they actually won the second round as well, so that could have been the turnaround. But there is still time. Alpha Republic of Esport. Can you save yourself here? Yeah, there is a stand-in as well, of course, so you have to take into consideration. And they've still done very well. Their T-side was actually quite impressive, and they could have got even 11 rounds, so nothing to take away, but it isn't over. They still have a chance. You onto the AWP. Everybody else with rifles, except for Matend, who's now dead. And already that's the A site opened up. Just quick, aggressive pushes. Mertz has had enough! He takes down 2, and Fuchs already calls it. It will be the finish. 16-11 is the final scoreline. An impressive T-side coming out, and as I feared when going into that second half, it was just too much to try and pull out a decent CT side when you do have a stand-in the mix. I do think on that T side, they did still show some promise, and I'm looking forward to see what the roster can do when they do have Maiden back. Either way, we are going to be going off to a quick break. If you have enjoyed the cast, thank you, Noah. He's put !caster in the chat. That will take you to my Twitter. All the support is greatly appreciated, but we're not done. Avangar versus MK. The boys from Bulgaria are back. Not in Imperial anymore, but they're still looking to try and reclaim their title. And I'm looking forward to seeing what they can do. We'll be back after the break.